Hello everybody, I am going to be shooting another video today. This time we're going to be taking a look at some range tests basically. I have all three batteries for the board, and I have a road trip plan that's about a round trip of about 18.5 miles, 18.7 miles. My estimation is I should be able, out of the three batteries for this board, I should be able to get about 19.5 miles. So I kind of got an emergency mile in there. I'll be doing some charging at various stops. I'm going to just do this little pub crawl that I like to do. Normally on my previous e-skates, I would have to kind of drive into town at sort of a central spot, and then I would skate. I would e-skate from pub to pub and kind of have a good time, and right around about 7-8 miles. Now that I have the Maxfind FF Plus with this extended 3 battery pack, I should be able to do an entire round trip of almost 20 miles. So I should be able to leave from my home and make it all the way into town and do the crawl and have a great time and get back safely. So couple of things I'll mention really quickly. I'm on the Maxfind. It's an all-terrain board. I am going to be riding a lot, which you'll see from the ride footage, in dirt roads and dirt trails. So this board is excellent for that. Should have the battery range. I am going to be carrying about 195 pounds on the board, so that's going to definitely impact the range as well. I'm planning on getting about 6.5 miles out of the battery. I'll be riding primarily in eco mode. If I change from eco mode into sport mode, I'll make sure I let everybody know. And before I get started on the ride footage and we kind of take off and just get this thing done, I have been requested to do a flex test on the Maxfind FF Plus. So I'm just going to jump on this real quick, get that out of the way. I'll jump on the middle of it a couple of times. You'll be able to see how flexible this deck is. It's a carbon fiber base. It's very, very thin deck with very high clearance over the ground and rocks and things like that. In fact, the only thing that I've seen that can kind of defeat it is really soft, sandy dirt. The wheels are thin and they do get bogged down in that, and you get a little sketchy on that. But there's no rocks or roots or tree sticks or anything that I've been able to come across that have been able to defeat this board. It's fantastic. So real quick on the flex test, and then I'll just cut into the ride footage. So here we go. We're going to jump on it. As we can see here, it is very stable, but if I can go to the middle, we can see there's a whole lot of flex in that deck, right? It's just really, really flexy. It's just fantastic for riding on those dirt trails, riding on those bumpy trails that you're about to see in the ride footage. So coming back to you once we get on the board. All right, guys, time to get some road footage. Gonna go on our 18.5 mile road trip. Here we go. Oh, sorry. I hope the wind ain't too bad, and I hope the audio can pick me up.
Just gonna pause right here because my music ain't working and I don't like that. All right, now we got tunes. Now let's go. All right, we're gonna take these bumps up, we're take these hills up here just to show you some off-road capabilities. Hopefully the dirt don't get too soft. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. There's that soft dirt. There's the soft dirt. Oh, it's still bad. Probably gonna cut that out. All right, unfortunately I had to kind of start again. I hope that doesn't keep happening. I may have to, this may be a lot shorter video if it does. I'm getting SD card errors on my on the GoPro. So it'll be working fine, then all of a sudden it'll say no SD card or something. So unfortunately, that's gonna become super inconvenient. I really don't want to be having to stop and deal with that all the time. So if it happens again, I may just wait until the first stop to fix it and then just give you the right footage after that. So continuing on with music. Very, very tempting to kick it up into sport mode right now. But I'm going to be disappointed. So sport mode on this guy, about 15 to 16 miles an hour. Which again, when you're used to kind of cruising at 20, feels significantly slower. But my understanding is if you're on sport mode, you're only using 20% of the available battery power. That's all that's being supplied to the motors. Now if you kick that up to pro mode, all of a sudden you're using 80% of the available battery power. And then, or I'm sorry, sport mode is 80% of the available battery power, and then pro mode is 100% of it. So I made a ride video before that said I don't ever ride in pro mode. I don't see the benefit of it at all. In sport mode, I can get 21 miles an hour out of this thing, between 19 and 21, or whatever, and I get like 1 or 2 extra miles an hour. Yeah, I generally ride in eco mode on anything long, just riding around the neighborhoods, taking the dogs for a walk or something, and I'll ride in sport mode. Okay, those of us wondering, I still have 3/5 of the battery left, and we've got about 3 miles. Say also that I started a little later than I wanted to. I have a work meeting in about half an hour, so I'm probably not going to make my crew. I'm going to probably just stop off at a nice little coffee shop we have here in town and do that meeting from there, and then I'll just continue on the trek. Probably the busiest road in town. I mean, it's a decently wide bike path, but it's really, really rough. Yeah, even for this, for the 165 millimeter wheels on this thing, this road's still bumpy. It's just really old and chewed up. Try to stay in the smooth spots as much as I can, but even that's not great. Now you'll notice a dirt path over here that I could be on, but I've tried that. That is extremely soft. And as I said before, soft dirt is just, it's really the worst thing you can do on this board. I'd much rather have a bumpy surface than something that has soft patches all through it. Yeah, no bumps have ever taken me off this board. It's really only just soft dirt that has made me come off the board. Now we're heading in that general direction over there for La Grande Cafe. Skill just to ride on this little sliver of concrete. Skill. Apparently I didn't have enough of it. I really don't want to ride it. That's a bummer. Loosening the trucks up a little bit was a great idea. This thing carves like a dream now. Brakes are good. The Hobbywing ESC on this is just excellent for braking and acceleration. It's very smooth. And I've heard a rumor that Hobbywing brakes are supposed to be weak. I haven't noticed any problem with the brakes on this thing. So we are at 2/5 of a battery. I don't know what that says, 3.7. I don't know, I've gotten close to 4 miles. 3 3/4. It'll be 4 probably once I roll up into the coffee shop. Now, as I mentioned before, when I get in here, I am definitely going to charge again. And the reason why, I know it will mess up kind of the range test numbers a little bit, but my philosophy on these things is charge whenever you can. Whenever you have the opportunity to charge, especially if you're on a longer journey, charge any chance you get. Even if it's only for half an hour or something, still better than nothing. All right, here we go. Again, I do push to start, and I know I look real weird doing it because this board's heavy, but I don't care. Now let's go this route this time. That's all right. I got room, bud. You're good. All right, I am going to start from a dead stop just because I'm too late. No, I won't. Maintain discipline. All right, I'm going to shut this down while I go in here. Actually, I'll walk in. These guys are great with the charging spots. There's a million charging spots in there. All right, guys, I'm going to go in here, do my meeting, and then I will catch you on the flip side. All right, everybody, lunch meeting is done. Had a little bit of lunch here, got my work stuff done. So, board's been charging this whole time. Sorry if it's loud, there's all kinds of blenders and everything that's going on in the coffee shop. But I'm gonna head out on the road and get back onto my pub crawl. So the first stop is probably gonna be Airport Cabin, and I will see you guys back out on the road. All right, we are here at the Airport Tavern. Unfortunately, that SD card error cost me being able to show you guys the rest of the trip over here through that third field right there. I think you also missed me having to jump off the road because ran out of shoulder and had to take some more trails. So that's unfortunate that we missed that part of the ride. That sucks, but what can I say? Nothing I can do about the technical difficulties. So I'm gonna go in here, grab a beer, and I will see you guys when I get back on the road to my next destination. All right, real quick update. In addition to the SD card problems that I'm having, I've also didn't set my ride app, so I can't tell you exactly how many miles I've gone, although I've done this route before, so I know that we're at about between 6 and 6.25 miles so far. So that's just a quick update for you. I'm still on my first battery. I'll probably change batteries at the next pump. So just a quick update. All right, guys, had our beer there. We're heading out. I'm gonna go to the next pub stop. Just gotta power on. Oh, I already powered on. Yep. And we will head on out. See what we got. We did charge up there. Might have got a touch of battery back, but not much. Pretty much same old, same old. All right, let's plug the headphones in and head on out. All right, we are going to have to cross this street, and it's a big one. Probably the biggest street in town, so sometimes I walk across it. We'll just see how it goes. I'm still on my first battery, by the way. A couple of charging stops, no big deal. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, let's just head off road. Again, so awesome to not have to worry about sidewalk or road access. We just go where we want. Kind of ancient driveway there. Yay. We're even carving it. We're even carving it a little. Oh, soft stuff. Whoop. Yo, man. So, as far as the battery test goes that we're doing, should be clear that you guys can see how much I'm riding this thing off-road. It's like the better part of the front half of this journey, pretty much all off-road, right? But I've also had a couple of charging stops, right? One pretty decent, and then one real short. Yeah, it's real nasty. Oh, that's soft. This is all nasty, nasty stuff. This is better. Ooh, that's extra soft. Wow, I wish you could see that. Yeah, you can just feel the board just really trying to fight through that. Well, I'm going to have to get across it eventually, so I might as well do it now. Looks pretty good. If I can get a break over on this side. And this is sometimes pretty much what you end up doing. You end up just kind of waiting. And this is one of the worst roads in this town as far as traffic goes, but we got some daylight. Let's check it out. It's a tight bend. Tight bend. Can we make it? Oh, we cannot. Yeah, to the guy who asked me about the flex deck, this thing is really, really flexible. Like, when you step on it, like I said, I'm carrying 195 pounds on this board right now. and it just, you can just feel the deck give under your feet. But again, it's nice for off-road stuff, nice for bumpy stuff. All right, we just rolled up. That was a really short ride, I know, but it's our second stop. All right, so how much should we do there? That was only half a mile. So I know for a fact that I've gone 7 miles. I mean, almost on the dot. So what I'll probably do is I started my ride app before this. So what I'll probably do is just restart that, and then I can give an accurate reading of how many miles I've gone. All right, see you when we come back. Hey everybody, just wanted to give you an update from inside of Dell's Pizza. It's a great spot if you want to get some lunch. I recommend the Chad's Special. It's fantastic. I'll give you a quick look around. I'm about getting ready to head out to the next stop. It's going to be another short hop, and then after that they'll get a little bit better, but this is where we're at now. That's Chad. It's his special. It's delicious. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, we are rolling. I'm gonna take off to the next stop. Again, it's kind of just a shorter hop here, and just gonna take a shorter hop, and then after that there'll be a little bit longer distances in between stops. So still on my first battery. I did a little charging stop there for a few minutes, but I think by the time I get to this next one I'll have to probably change out. So and I might throw it up to sport mode for a moment or two. I'll tell you if I do. So I think I'm going to hit Jewel Desert Sands, and then I'm going to hit Wonder Bar. A lot of times I'll just skip Sands, but and go to Eva's Mexican food. But I want to show you how you can deal with. Basically, I want to kind of make up for that SD card mess up, and I want to show you how you can make up for it if there's no sidewalk. Right, if the sidewalk runs out, that's one of the reasons a board like this is just great. Right, it doesn't matter. You can just keep on riding. All right, here we go. Again, my starts look really rough and wonky because I push to start all the time. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll show you this. All right, so I'm just cruising along on the sidewalks, having a nice day. Uh-oh, no more sidewalk. What do I do? On my old skateboard, I'd have to stop. On this guy, I just keep on cruising. It's just wonderful. It's the best thing ever. To be able just to kind of just cruise on through the dirt or grass or whatever, hit that sidewalk again, keep on moving. This parking lot because it's fun. Woo! Yeah, there's Desert Sands. There's Jewel Desert Sands right there. Wish I knew how much room I had on the other side, but I haven't looked, so I got to stop. Oh, and I could have made it. Bummer. Bummer. Now you're probably seeing that crosswalk down there and saying, why don't you just go down to that crosswalk? And my real only answer is, because I'm an American and we do what we want. I guess. I don't know. It's not a great thing. Probably should have done that. All right. Jules Desert Sands. Beer number 3. All right, guys. That was, again, maybe another half a mile. But, again, the rides will get a little better after this. I'm going to go in there and help myself to a brewski. And I'll see you guys on the rebound. Are you not recognizing my face? All right, guys. Another beer down. Gonna head on out. Good night, thank you. Oh. So I had my phone in my hand, it wouldn't open. Oops, sorry guys. Alright, we're doing okay. On battery still. Well, not on this one, not. I gotta load my next battery up. Alright, I'm gonna stop this video and kind of start over. I just wanted to say that me and my Maxfind are having a beer. Hi, Maxfind. Alright, so we are not quite halfway through, but almost halfway through. I'm still on my first battery. I'm going to probably let that battery die. I'm going to just drive it until it dies. I might be able to get, it's about 2 miles, 1.75 miles to my next destination after this. So I may try to run the battery to there. I'll switch out batteries after that. It's roughly about 10 miles at least. Oh, and I'm sure that the 2 batteries that I'll have left will get me there. So check for everything in a minute. Alright, we're out of here. Gonna head over to McMasher Sports Bar, and that's a couple of miles, so enjoy the footage. See how she goes. I got 2 fits of battery left. We'll see what that can do on Eco. It's a nice little downtown area. It's the oldest part of town here. Well, yeah, probably. It's an old mining town, really. Copper was the name of the game back in the day. This is the downtown. That's where I got my tattoo, right over there. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck on this sidewalk. I should have crossed, but yeah, well. For those that are not familiar with Tapao, Heart and Soul, come on, sweetie. There you go. I knew you could do it. I knew it. You did so good. Let's see if I can catch her on eco mode. She was only about, what, 90 years old? Oh, so here's some feedback for Maxfind. The whole thing about the remote, like it shows a bunch of stuff and it gives you all kinds of vibrations when things are happening with batteries and all that. Yeah, not necessary. It just sucks. And the fact that I have to charge this remote control almost as much as I have to charge batteries, there's no payoff there, right? I don't need all that stuff. Sorry for the slowdown. Just trying to make a decision on which way to go. I should have went through the park in the first place. I went the wrong way, but we're good. This is really old town. Park real quick. Might be cool to look at. Just checking my battery. It's all alright, like 2/5 still. Yeah, you've got to decide if 4 miles an hour, 4 to 5 miles an hour is worth just miles of battery without having to change. So it's just up to you. It's all cordoned off. You know, if you just want to go really fast and you want to get there really quickly, you can on this board, right? That's no problem. But it's got huge wheels, it's got big motors that it's driving, and it's a 216, I believe, watt-hour battery. Now it's doing all the things you want it to do, but if you do that real fast, there's always going to be a price with that. Yeah, this is the park I wanted to cruise through real quick. It's cool. Oh, if I can make this turn, it'll be epic. Yep, well, that wasn't very epic. That was pretty easy. So this is kind of our town central park. I feel like running on Eco has been worth it too, because I get to do stuff like this, which is just sort of extraneous. Watch yourself. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna actually exit out the back side of this thing. That was awesome. I saw that. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yep, this is where it's fun. Because really no kind of adverse road conditions messes with this board like this. Brakes are great. Yeah, no, I kind of want to go. I know this is going to affect the audio of this, but I do want to kind of go downtown. This is City Hall right here, straight ahead. Ooh, made the wrong choice. I'm going to be stuck behind this homeboy in the Ford. And get a lot of weird looks, but that's cool. I don't really care about that. I gotta not forget to get on this sidewalk right here. Yeah, there's no bike paths. All right, so what I told you was the busiest street earlier. It's probably true, but it could be argued that this is actually the busiest street in the town. This dude sees me. See me. Chill. All right. Ooh, this looks fun. Helped out that situation a little bit. Not a lot of commentary here. Just enjoying the ride. We get up here a little further, I'll show you maybe the Arizona sunset here. I like the smooth stuff. Not that. This, but not that. There we go. Green lights all day. Green lights. Gotta love green lights. Woo! Oh, backpack took a hit. The backpack took a hit. I got a big fat backpack right now, because I got a big heavy hoodie in it that I'm not needing right now because it's warm.
Thank you. Have a good one.
And but once the sun goes down in the desert, it gets cold this time of year. So I got that heavy hoodie for the ride home, which is gonna suck. It's gonna be dark, it's gonna be cold, and I'll probably not show all that to you guys. Ooh, am I getting voltage drag? Yeah, maybe. If anybody's new and watching this and doesn't, whoa, here we go. Woo! Doesn't know what voltage drag is, it's when you get down low on your battery and you can't attain the same speeds, your acceleration suffers greatly. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Good job, gentlemen. Hi guys. On your left. Thanks, gentlemen. Anyways, yeah, the voltage drag definitely happens on this board, but it's when the battery is just exhausted completely, and it'll be real herky-jerky. So it's trying to accelerate, but it just won't get there, right? It just keeps on just kind of it'll accelerate for a few seconds and then it'll cut out, and then it'll accelerate again and then cut out. So that's when battery changes are just absolutely necessary. Right now it's telling me I'm on 1/5 of a battery, but that's just not that bad because I don't have any real voltage sag yet. We're good. Yep, we're gonna make this target. Jeez, why is this parking lot so jacked up? Come on, CG. All right, now we can carve it. Carve it. Oh, look at this. Wow. This is juicy here. Nasty, juicy. Don't understand it. Oh, nasty. Nasty and bumpy. I should have got on the concrete. I'm gonna here. Woo, here we go. Yep. Oh, much smoother. Behind the washing machines. There you go. Classy. Classy. And up comes McMashers, our final destination of the night as far as bars go. Masks are mandatory. All right, guys, I'm definitely going to change batteries in here. That'll be my first battery change, so I'll have 2 full batteries to get me back, which is 13 miles. I think I'm about 10 out, so I should have 3 extra in case I encounter a headwind, or it is a little bit of an incline on the way back, not real bad, so I'll see you guys on the flip side. All right, after another SD error, I'll go ahead and do that whole intro again. I'm gonna head on out to the Little League fields. I coached Little League in this town for a very long time. I guess I've been coaching in this town for like 12 years. And so they got their Little League season canceled last year, which kind of sucked. And so I'm gonna go check it out this year, just kind of to support them for a minute. It's on my way back home anyways. So this starts my way back. This is the halfway point of the journey, I guess you'd say. And I don't know, I guess I'm 10 miles out, I'm guessing. And the nice news is I got 2 full batteries to deal with that, which is awesome. So should be no problem, and we should enjoy the ride. Now, I don't know how much more GoPro battery I'm going to have. I keep kind of having problems with this camera, so if it cuts off or something and you don't get to see the complete ride footage all the way back, sorry about that. A lot of it's going to be in the dark anyways. I don't know if I can record it because I'm going to have to I thought it was turning, my bad. Than me, so I'm still in eco. Still dragging. I'll update at the end of it, right? So let's just enjoy what we can get with the light that we got. There's the Maxfind. Yeah, I'll probably just take you guys with me to the Little League field, check that out for a second, and then I might just shut it down. I'm gonna have to put my helmet headlight on, which takes the place of this camera, and I also have a handheld flashlight that I use that are both extremely bright, so getting home shouldn't be a problem. But that being said, I'm going to have to probably ditch the idea of the camera. Besides, there's no way I have enough battery. I'm really on my last full battery right now on the GoPro, and I have no more charging stops or anything. It's just a straight shot back now. So we'll get what we can. So this where we're going past right now is kind of it used to be like the big mall, like it was a big deal back in the day in this town, and now it's just pretty much deserted, unfortunately. The last kind of big store that was here was Kmart, and you know, stores, this was one of them, and so there's just all this real estate here that's just not being used in any way. It's kind of a tragedy, actually. Calm it down. I was going to go on the street, but I think, yeah, I guess we'll go on the sidewalk. I don't love it. The street's more fun. Why, you ask? Bigger carbs, of course. Little carbs. Yep, we're taking the street. Oh! Nasty. I don't even know what's back there. Can I skate through that? I can, but I'm not sure how far that fence goes. Sucks too. This is a dead end. Brutal. I'll definitely be cutting this part out. It's costing me a battery too. That sucks. Yeah, that's just all wasted motion. I guess I didn't address that, you know. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it in. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you don't want to go in the wrong direction. If you're on a battery budget and you've kind of planned it out and you're like, yeah, you know, I'll be conservative, you don't want to do what I just did right there. That's not great. I don't know if you can see it, but I gave the guy a hand signal that I was turning right so he didn't run me over. Speed bump, no problem. I like to curve around them because it looks cool, and then I like to hit them because it's fun. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Don't love going over those cracks, but sometimes you got. Yeah, I'll be definitely shutting it down after this, and then I'll be kind of adding the outro to it. Kind of with the results as best I can for you. Once I get back, it's just getting too dark now, and on the way back it's going to be real dark, and I don't think that's going to be too exciting for you. A lot of people showing up. That's good. Haters gonna hate.
You put your glove in there, your helmet, everything? Okay, let's go. Bye.
All right, we are here. This is the Little League field. My son's probably out there somewhere helping. But I'm going to shut it down. I think we're getting close to the end of the battery, so it's not what we want to do. Hey everybody, so made it back, no problem. I'll show you kind of where we stand on the stats on the board and where it kind of ended up. So I'll bring you over here. You can take a look at this. So first I'll show you this guy. That's kind of the stats on how far we went. We can see that it was again, I started this at 6.8 miles, so we went 20.9 total. So, and I'll kind of explain in a second kind of how we got there on 3 batteries with all the off-road and everything else. Flip this on, I'll show you how much battery we ended with. I did get into my 3rd battery. So as you can see here, I have 2 bars left. On the 2 bars left on the battery, and I did, as you'll notice, go into pro mode at the very end, probably for just the last quarter mile, because I knew I was home free and going to make it home easily, and I had battery left over. So I'll cut this now, and then I'll take and kind of explain kind of how I got there with that. So thanks for watching, and I'll kind of wrap this whole thing up in the next segment. Hey everybody, let me fix this. Okay, so at the end of it all, I covered, as I just mentioned, almost 21 miles, about 21 miles on the 3 batteries, which is an average of, sorry about the dogs, about 7 miles per battery that I used. Again, that's more than I expected to get, and here's a couple of reasons why. One of the reasons is because I kept it on eco mode the entire time. Only at the very last, like I said, quarter mile, maybe did I kick it up to sport mode just for fun. And the other reason is the charging stops. It's really important whenever you're able to stop the board for, you know, a drink or for something to eat or to run an errand or whatever. If you can find a place to charge it, if they'll let, you know, you plug it in or whatever, most places they have outlets available. I'm gonna have to start this all over again because you nuts.